All right, here we are in QuickBooks Online, and we're in the vendors section right now. One thing that happens with lists such as your vendors, your customers, or your chart of accounts is many times you're entering transactions, you're entering vendors, and you don't capitalize something or you put a space in between the vendor name and it adds a duplicate record. Now you can see here we have PG and E, and then below it is the actual PG and E. Now we don't want two of these accounts in here, right? We don't want two vendor accounts in here. So what we can do is what is known as the merge. Now we're going to look here, and this is actually capital PG, the N sign, and an E. We're going to go in here to this PG and E that we created, and we're going to come over to the edit. Now we're going to change the name to exactly the same name as the vendor account that we want this to merge into. So you can see we changed this to PG&E. Now I can go ahead and change this also, the display name, to PG&E, and we're going to save this. Now what's going to pop up is this. It's going to say this name already exists and is being used. Would you like to merge the two? We're going to go ahead and say yes here. Now you can see that it does say that it was deleted. Now in QuickBooks Online, nothing is actually inactivated or actually deleted. It's just inactivated. So in fact, what that is it is actually just inactive. It's always going to be there, but we're not going to see it in our list. So when we come back to our vendor list, you can see over here that all we have is PG&E. Now, one more thing that you need to know is whenever you do change the name, it is going to take all of those transactions and it is going to change the name to the new merged name. So all that information is going to, all transactions are now going to be sitting in the PG&E. That's how we go ahead and we merge our transactions.